Delhi University to organize webinar on CUET and UG admission process. Odisha takes back order restricting varsities from starting self-financed courses. UP B.Ed 2022 exam scheduled to be conducted on July 6th. Children should be motivated towards technology, but it should not be so that nothing is offline, says Prime Minister Modi. IIT Mandi researchers develop strategies to investigate climate risk on railway embankments. CUET will be conducted twice a year after Class 12 board exams from 2023. UP Governor directs state universities to install biometric systems to ensure proper attendance. Good afternoon and a warm welcome. You're watching Education News Network, where we get you the latest developments in education at the top of this hour. This is Nitya reporting from ENN and the Daily Stories Hour. Delhi University is going to conduct a series of webinars to familiarize candidates with the undergraduate admission process and the Common University Entrance Test, that is CUET. The first webinar will be conducted on April 22nd from 2:30 p.m. This will help candidates understand program-specific requirements of various UG courses and resolve their concerns related to the CUET exam, DU said. The university said it has taken several initiatives to acquaint the aspirants with the recently announced entrance exam, which includes video tutorials, chatbots, among others. CUET is mandatory for UG admission at Delhi University and all other central universities. Candidates can apply for the exam on cuet.samarth.ac.in. However, for PG admissions, the university will follow the previous year's pattern. Candidates can register for DU-PG admissions on pgadmission.uod.ac.in. They will also have to appear for the Delhi University entrance test for postgraduate courses. The Higher Education Department on Monday withdrew a recent order which had restricted the universities from opening of new self-financed courses. The letter read, Higher Education Department letter issued on April 16th in regard to streamlining of self-financed courses in the state public universities is hereby withdrawn. The letter had names of representatives for 13 state public universities and the order restricting the opening of new SFCs in universities. Office of Odisha Governor Ganeshi Lal had directed the Vice Chancellors and heads of state public universities or institutes in the state not to open new SFCs in public-private partnership mode. In a letter to Vice Chancellors and heads of 20 state public universities and institutes in the state, the Governor has expressed concern regarding the manner in which SFCs are currently being run in the state public universities, especially the way SFCs tend to overshadow the regular courses of the universities concerned. The UP B.Ed exam will be held on July 6, 2022. It will be conducted in all the 75 districts of Uttar Pradesh so that the candidates do not have to travel far to take the exam. For 2022, Rohilkhand University Bareilly will conduct the UP Combined B.Ed. As per information, the registration process for UP B.Ed 2022 commenced on April 18, 2022, and the registration process for the same will conclude on May 15, 2022. During his visit to the Vidya Samiksha Kendra in Gandhinagar, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that children should be motivated towards the use of technology, while also urging them to not forget to engage in sports and social life at the same time. The Vidya Samiksha Kendra is also called Command and Control Center for schools and collects more than 500 crore data sets in a year and examines them to improve overall learning outcomes for students. This center is also a deemed global practice by the World Bank. Interacting with government school students and teachers, Prime Minister Modi said, "You all have experienced the benefits of technology. We are fortunate to be living in an era where technology is easy and accessible. Once you take a little interest in it, all the world's doors will open up to you." He also cautioned students against the excessive use of technology, saying, "Children should be motivated towards this, but then it should not be so that everything is online and nothing is offline. How will a child know online whether the jaggery is sweet unless he tastes it? For that, he will have to consume it in reality. Sports, social life, and other such things that should not be forgotten," he added. Speaking to a teacher, PM Narendra Modi asked him if his school had anything related to physical training, while pointing out that sports is a part of education and not just another extracurricular activity under the National Education Policy 2020. Researchers at the Indian Institute of Technology, Mandi, and Durham University in the United Kingdom have developed suction monitoring setup for soil cyclic triaxial testing to study the impact of climate change on railway embankments. The findings of the study were published in the ASCE Journal of Geotechnical and Geoenvironmental Engineering USA, published by the American Society of Civil Engineers. The main component of railway infrastructure is the track bed, which is supported by earthworks. This is mainly used to support the track infrastructure and carry the load imparted by the moving traffic. The present design protocols only consider the load developed due to the moving train, thereby ignoring the real case scenario of changing the natural state of the soil due to ingress and egress of water. Often, soil used in earthworks is compacted and remains unsaturated during its lifetime. Seasonal variations in terms of precipitation and drought are capable of altering the amount of water present within this compacted soil mass, which can alter the strength of the embankment. To address the challenge of providing sustainable and resilient transportation infrastructure under the changing climatic conditions, IIT Mandi is working closely with Durham University, UK. Compacted soil is susceptible to deteriorate under the changing climatic conditions due to changes in the water holding capacity of the soil, causing a hysteric loss in soil strength. Additionally, the repeated train loading can exacerbate the deterioration process that would ultimately cause premature track degradation and resulting failure. The Common University Entrance Test will be conducted twice a year from the next academic session 2023. As per sources, the CUET exam will become a two-time opportunity for students wishing to take the exam for UG admissions to central universities and other universities in India. As per the conversation with UGC Chairman M. Jagdish Kumar, he stated that CUET will no longer be limited only to central universities, but also a few prominent private universities, which indicated that they would like to come on board to use CUET scores for UG admissions. Hence, to give students hope and a greater opportunity at securing UG seats, NTA is planning to hold CUET two times in line with National Education Policy, NEP 2020. NTA has not yet clarified what changes can be expected to CUET from next year. However, the exam will still be based on the Class 12 syllabus. As per the previous notice, CUET 2022 registrations are underway and students can register on cuet.samarth.ac.in. The last date to apply is May 6, 2022. Candidates can also expect the full CUET PG admissions schedule very soon. Uttar Pradesh Governor Anandiben Patel has directed all the state universities to install biometric systems for keeping a record of attendance and salaries paid to the staff. The official order stated that this direction has been issued after the matter of irregular attendance of the teaching and non-teaching staff was raised in the review meetings held at Raj Bhavan. The directive has been issued to the Vice Chancellors of all state universities, additional Chief Secretaries, and Principal Secretaries of Departments of Higher Education, Medical Education, Ayush and Sports. Uttar Pradesh Governor said some staff members are not present during their assigned work hours and do not discharge their duties, and that salaries should be linked to biometric attendance. The order has fixed May 30th as the deadline for the state universities for biometric system installation in order to ensure that salary for the month of June can be paid through it. She further added that an adequate number of biometric machines should be installed in the universities for this, and a centralized server should be set up so that all of the data is accessible. That's all for today. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, do log on to our website, theann.com, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Signing off, this is Nitya.